Hey guys, it's Michael, and today we're going to be talking about a pretty controversial topic, and that is genetics. How much do genetics play in muscle building and fat loss? So let's start this video out by distinguishing fact from what we don't necessarily consider the truth, what is proven. So what we do know is that the muscle shape, if your long head and your short head of your bicep, you could see a definitive line. That is genetics. You can't get that if you don't already have it, besides losing some body fat percentage. Another thing is how your abs are formatted. Are they larger and more spaced out, or are they brick layered and they're closer together? Another thing that genetics play in are our hormone levels, like testosterone. Also, our height. That is another thing that we get from our parents. And then finally, our body structure. Now, our body structure, you could be fat or skinny, but the main reason for this is two things. Your metabolism. If your metabolism is slower, you'll have more body fat percentage. If it's faster, you'll be generally skinnier. And then also your bone structure. Do you naturally have thinner bones or do you have thicker bones? Now, what we don't necessarily know that genetics play a role in is how your body responds to weightlifting. Now, people will say, I'm genetically inclined to have hashtag no calves. And this is just an excuse, just like the people who say, oh, that guy's blessed with genetics, I'm not, that's why he's a bodybuilder and I'm not. That is not the truth. That is an excuse for lazy people who don't want to get off their butts and change their life. The reason you have no calves is the way you're training your calves. The reason you don't look like this guy is because you aren't training like this guy. You have to change your lifestyle if you want to be one of those quote-unquote good genetic people. Sure, there's people who have better genetics than others as far as how their body is shaped and how their muscles are all put together, but just because someone looks better does not mean they're necessarily better, they have better genetics. Your bone structure also plays a role on your beginning strength. Right when you start off, you'll notice that some people will be stronger than others if they've never lifted weights. This has a lot of different contributing factors, but it is mainly down to genetics, the beginning strength, but the maximum strength is not genetics. It isn't. And then someone will look more appealing to the eye, let's say more aesthetic than the other guy without lifting any weights. This is genetics, but could easily be overcome by just hitting the gym just a couple times a week. People always want to blame their laziness on something else when you really have to owe up to it. Hey guys, it's Michael, and today we're going to be talking about how to break plateaus or even avoid them altogether.